Do you have problems with agreeing on goals? If you like your employees to agree on a goal, but he or she shows signals of refusal, what can you do? Stay tuned. For more leadership advice, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. What do you do as a manager if your employee doesn't want to agree on goals? What can you do? Sure, you can set just the goal and force it upon him. John, this year I expect from you that the sales for our Super X product will increase by 30%. The goal is clear. Let's go. You can do that, but it won't work. You didn't agree on the goal, you just said it. You don't have the commitment of your employee. That's why the probability is very high that your employee won't support this goal. At least not really. The achievement of the goal is therefore called into question. I'm not convinced to reach this goal, but if the boss thinks this goal is useful, the employee will find reasons as to why he couldn't achieve the goal. I mean, it's not really his goal. Therefore, it's better to talk about it and discuss the goal with your employee. Always try to agree on a goal. Ask why your employee doesn't want to commit to the goal. And there may be good reasons for it. First, lack of clarity and strategy. Sorry, boss, but I don't know which direction our company is heading at all. Our priorities are constantly changing. How can I commit to this kind of goals if the overall direction is changing every 3 months? What sense does it make if I commit to this goal and then after a couple of weeks you tell me again, yes, but the goal is no longer important? Well, if this is the case, I fully understand your employee. In such a case, maybe your employee doesn't understand the corporate strategy. That's nonsense. Of course we have a corporate strategy. Okay, perhaps you didn't communicate the strategy and didn't talk enough about it. Could that be? Or maybe you have a strategy, but you don't stick to it. Exactly. Well, then, you shouldn't accuse your employee of not committing to a goal. You don't stick to your strategy either. Second reason, your employee feels overwhelmed. You see, my boss asked me to set a goal for myself. But to be honest, I don't know how and what to set as my goal. I'm only here in the accounting department. What kind of goal should I set? At least 100 invoices stamped or what? Perhaps it's unclear to your employee how he should define a significant goal in his area at all. In such a case, you should help him define goals and make suggestions. Discuss with him what makes sense and what expectations you have, and then try to find important goals together. For example, you can ask your employee, how will I know that you did a good job? Number 3, the employee has had bad experiences with goals, or goal setting, or goal agreement. You know, I took over a project last year and the boss promised me that I would get 2 additional co-workers helping me in this project. Then I committed to finish the project by September. That's also documented in my official goal agreement. But the additional co-workers, they were never hired. But I should still reach the goal by September. Of course, it didn't work out. And now my boss is constantly rubbing it in my face. Puh! I will neither make suggestions nor commit to goals anymore. If you make commitments as a manager, you have to keep them. For example, your employee has set a goal for himself under certain conditions. For example, a project goal or reaching a budget goal in sales. And as his manager, you accepted the conditions and promised support. But now the employee must be able to rely on your support and on your commitment. If not, then you must correct and renegotiate the goal together with your employee or during the year. Simply leaving the goal as it is, even though you can't keep your commitment, that's not okay. Budget is budget. We can't change that anymore now. Anyway, just work on it. The goal is set and I want you to achieve it. We can't change that. Sorry, that will not work. So if your employee has had such a negative experience with you or with your company, then I can understand when your employee is reluctant to agree on goals. And fourth, personal goal achievement is linked to the salary. Some executives seriously complain that their employees set goals but think these goals are far too low. My employees always only propose trivial goals. These are no challenging goals. These are, if at all, small increases compared to last year. Well, that's no surprise, isn't it? In such cases, I like to ask, is the employee's salary linked to the achievement of his or her personal goals? Yes, of course. 20% of the salary are depending on reaching their yearly goals. That really motivates them to work on their goals. Unfortunately, word has still not got around. Still, a lot of companies link achieving personal goals to the salary. And then they complain that employees only set low goals for themselves.
What?
I mean, employees would be really stupid if they set themselves challenging goals. They would shoot themselves in the foot. Those who link personal goal achievements to salary shouldn't be surprised if every conversation about goals feel like a negotiations at the Turkish bazaar. If you want to know more about why you shouldn't link the salary to personal goal achievements, make sure to watch this video. You liked this video? Then please give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much and see you soon.